Taking a drive with the Jimmer.
I'm just feeling a little nostalgic for an America that what's gone. Here's a Hollywood video that hasn't been open for a long time. It's got Ace Hardware advertisements in it. Oh, I see. Looks like it used to be an Ace Hardware and a Hollywood video. That guy's helping me feel nostalgic. He's got the old 70s Monte Carlo. It's 7 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So everybody's a little fried, but it's been like under 10 degrees for several days, so everybody's just like a little slow deep inside. Just like, oh, we got a clump here. So there's a clump of cars. There's like the classic 70s or 80s mini pickup, and then there's 2 cars behind that are just like livid. They're just freaking out. They're like, how can I get around? Now he's slowing down, or she's slowing down, whoever's driving that 70s mini pickup. And they got a silver like mini car and a black mini car. We're all just covered with salt. We're just freezing and salt covered people up here in the Midwest right now. So see, there's the clump. It looks like the silver car's now starting to give the black car some signals, some hand signals. Like, hey, back off, dude. I've got a car in front of me. So, all right, now here we go. Black car's just not having it. So we're coming up here. We're gonna split to double lane here, and black car's just losing it, just like swerving. And now here they go. This should be like a huge release for them, right? Nope. Wide open lane. I guess they'd just rather tailgate. It must feel better. It must feel better for them. So again, there's a wide open lane, but these cars just are tailgating like crazy. Or they need to turn left, apparently. So the black car just was livid. Oh, and he's like, I'm going to turn left. Oh, I'm not going to turn left. Going to the apartments. Well, that was fun. So here's a Frisbee golf course. I'm guessing not a lot of action today. It's 7 degrees. Nobody can move their fingers. Obviously, they're not playing Frisbee golf. But I'm still going to look just in case there's like somebody super crazy about Frisbee golf. Can you guys play with Frisbee golf? You Frisbee golfers, can you play with your mittens or your like a pretty sweet pair of gloves? This person's license plate is Dud. Dud 3973. Like, doesn't that seem like unnecessary? Like maybe they got stuck with a crappy plate. Can you do that? Can you get stuck with a bad plate and then send it back or protest? Or do you just have to like, oh man, I guess I'm a dud? I'm not a dud, but I guess everybody thinks I am. Looks like they're setting up a camp over there, like a construction camp back over there, and they put flags up just to make everybody feel more merry and such. I don't know why they would do that. Is it just like to make everybody feel okay, or they put like pennant flags up at the construction parking lot in the middle of like a field? All right, we'll see how the liquor store's doing. It's Friday. It's 5:15 on a Friday. I almost feel like I should go in and just interview all the happy people who just got off work and are buying a bunch of booze. See, like, how you guys feel before you tie one on? Let's go down here. This is not. Ooh, I made a bad mistake because the car behind me did not. You know what? That might be a good lesson. I made a decision to turn at a very late juncture, but they were just too close to me. So is that my fault? Maybe. But I should have the right to slow down and turn without somebody almost hitting me. Let's see what's going here. These people are going to go fishing. Oh, yeah. I really want to go ask them about fishing with my camera. Should I do it? Hey, you guys, are you going ice fishing? And I'd be like, yeah. And then I would have to hit them with permission slips. There's another word for it, but good filmmakers know what they're doing. They have them all the time, and they're like, thanks for talking to me. Will you sign away your permission with this slip? Driving around in the country at rush hour, there's nothing going down. This is a disaster. This is like looking for a bullfight in a cow pasture or something. It's like looking for some city rats to be scuffling out in like the middle of a pig farm or something. Like big gnarly city rats. Just not gonna happen. I'm gonna do a full stop or any different kinds of city activities. Like rush hour is kind of a city activity, and this part of the world does not care about rush hour. Rush hour in the country is just like it's totally all right. It's just all right. No worries. If you ever get pulled over on a highway, just wait till pull over and wait till the cops talk to you and everything, and then if they used to ask you like, blah blah blah, you were speeding, how come you were speeding? If they ask how come, tell them, say, I was following that gravel truck, like those big like beige gravel trucks that have gravel in the back, and just say, oh, hey, Mr. Officer, did you see there was like 2 gravel trucks that I was behind, and they were just dropping gravel all over the place, and I was afraid I was going to break a windshield. I just broke a windshield, and now I'm following a gravel truck. So I sped up to pass the gravel truck, and that's when you put your radar on me and see if it helps out. I think it might. They might be like, oh, that's actually the one good reason to be speeding, other than maybe being pregnant or being severely injured. What are the odds right now that as I approach this intersection, this car is at this intersection? That's really weird. Not just in that specific car, but that any car and I would be approaching at the same time. Like, it's really weird. Look, right now, this is many, many seconds of driving. There's no car, but right as I approached that one intersection, another car was at that intersection. Here's what I think. I think that we are maybe like big atoms that have magnetic pulls, and we're living our lives in magnetic relativity to each other. So the fact that I'm passing this car right here, right now, is not random at all. Like, there's something about our magnetic pulls that put us right there on that road together. It'll happen. You'll be like riding your bike, 15 miles from anything, and right as you're about to take a turn, a car, the only car you've seen in 25 minutes, in an hour, will suddenly be right where you've got to turn, and you're like, be like, this is horseshit. Or like, what the? And then you should go, what the? Because, or you can be amazed. You can just be like, oh, that's cool. Jim told me about that. Do you get my point? The point is, I'm going to turn here and I haven't seen a car in 15 minutes and suddenly there's a car blocking that turn. Like, maybe the fact that I had intentionality and I was in a magnetic pull with that, whoever was in that car. And I'm not talking about, here's the weird thing. The cars are metal, so they clearly would react to magnetics and magnetic fields. I'm talking about us as people. This is like actually the person controlling that vehicle maybe in a magnetic pole speed. So it's actually not the magnetics of the actual vehicle, which are actually metal, is a whole different thing. Luckily, those aren't too magnetic or even hit each other all the time. If you started thinking along that lines, there's your answer. If the vehicles themselves were magnetic, there'd be a lot more accidents than there already are. I'm talking about life magnetics. Remind me to take you all over here sometime when it's light out. There's usually a massive duck, swan, seagull, massive gathering over here. All kinds. I think, yep, none of them are here. They're like, oh, they went south for the winter. That's probably what they were gathering about. So we're almost home, which is good because it's getting super dark, probably hard to see. I want to thank you all for joining me for a drive. It's cold, I feel a little looser. This is the first time in the history of our get-togethers that I've gone the right way on this one-way street right here. Usually I'm going the wrong way. And woo, woo, woo. Here we go. Ah. Thanks, everybody. I need a nap.
Taking a drive with the Jimmer.